yes, I thought it was time to add something a little extra. Now, I've looked at on-air signs, yeah, and this one's not huge. I've looked at them online, $40, $50, $60, $100, $200. That's kind of crazy. I made this, 3D printed the body, and the parts here, including a remote, for $10. Greetings, Dave here, TCP Facts. I want to show off my on-air sign that I made. And it's not just, now it's blue because, well, A, I had blue filament, and 2, blue is one of my colors. But the thing is, this remote, I can make it yellow, red, blue, but I think that, which is a sort of a cyane, looks the best. Now, I just want to have this over in the background, in behind me while I'm doing things here, you know, at my desk. I want to have that just because, well, it adds a level to what I'm doing, adds a small level of, you know, on the air. Granted, I'm not on the air, but yeah, it does add a little bit to that. So why not? So let me just show you sort of the details of what I did. So I want to talk about these dollar store lights. Now these are pretty great. They're a string. This particular string is waterproof. You can see that. You can see the rubber on there. Now they're okay for what they do. This one is just white. This does white and sort of off white. But I want to show you just it's the whole thing. Then there's this one, which is multicolored. Now what I've done here is I've cut them off of this string here. And it's really easy to do. If you look at this spot right there, that shows you, you can cut right down the middle and you put 5 and then green, red, blue. All you need to do basically is wire like to like. And when you do that, then you get that. You're then able to do things like that. And the reason I'm doing things like that is I thought I would like to make an on-air sign, which I've made. Now there are files you can get for this. I was going to make my own, then I found this just easy. I'll put a link. But yeah, so what I'm using is my old trick of using packing, well, I guess foam, and then that just dilutes it or diffuses it so it looks really great. I turn that on. Now this is bright light. You won't see any of this because we are quite bright because of the light behind me. But if I maybe change that to red or yellow, see a little bit of that. It'll look better, you know, once I have it not lit up like this. But that is something real bone simple you can do, and really it's quite easy. It's soldering. If you know how to solder, you can do this. So that is, you know, that's it. That's, you know, for a $4 string, which comes with a remote, and you know it's got a CR 2032 battery in here, which is easy to have. I've got some on my desk, easy to pop a new one in, and these will run as long as they run. What I've got here is just the strips, and then also I've got a small USB power adapter and then a small extension cord. So that's the bulk of it. Like it was $2 for the extension cord, and it was $4 for the USB thing and $4 for the rest of it. So for the LEDs. So yeah, not expensive at all. And really the sign just took time. You know, it was several hours to go through, but you know, I didn't have to spend any time designing it. So there is that. It's a quick file, which I'll link down in the description if you want to make your own. And if you want to just make this yourself, it's not hard to do. When you look at the LED strips, it's like to like. So it's 5 volt to 5 volt and red to red and green to green and blue to blue. And then you're good to go. It took almost nothing to solder those on. I just had to tin the ends on it first and to peel part of the rubbering back and all that stuff in order to get it on. But yeah, it was not hard to do. And now I have a cool on here, and there it's white, and that's red, and that's yellow. Although, like I say, I do like the cyan. I think it works really well. It's very bright with the blue that it is. And yeah, so there you go. I now have a on-air sign for when I'm on air. So that's it for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you enjoyed Mother's Day. Small little thing. It's interesting. If you look at the crime stats, Mother's Day has the lowest crime stats of any day of the year. What that tells me is that mothers commit the most crimes out there, and they take the day off to stay home and get celebrated by their kids. Prove me wrong. So that's it for today. Everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you all later.